Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum bum bum. Ba 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 da da da. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just getting everything set up. So no one's in here yet anyway to hear me be weird. Whoever watches this later, comment some whatever time frame, 39 seconds or whatever it is, of Keith being weird. Hello, Cosmic. You just missed me being weird. Not really, or not any more than I normally am. Hello, it's the Cosmic and Haru. Haru, how are you? I don't know. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. What are you doing, Ziggy? Okay. I am good. No, not really. I was just making like singing, or humming shit. I'm good, Kiana. What do you mean you're kind of busy? Just kind of busy? Not really busy. Sort of busy. Quasi busy. Almost busy, but not really. I could be busier, but I don't feel like being bothered. There's a lot of levels of busy. Oh, okay. Well, hello. I have not made any OCs. The only OC that I have is death. And I'm not quite sure where death is right this second to show you her. Haha. Haha. Death. DETH. Death. She's kind of an OC, I guess. I don't know. Also, I don't want to have to think about making an OC. Um, I don't know. That's a good question. I've never tried to do Angel Dust's voice, to be honest with you, so I don't know. Also, I think my voice is a little too high or too deep to pull off Angel Dust very well. So I don't know. Out of my register, if you would, I guess. Registry. I don't know. Do 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 do. Yeah, Cosmic, that's a lot, man. Oh my God. Well, that's I played catch with my dad one time when after he passed away. It was his ashes, so if you really want a weird story. Um Oh, I mean, yeah, and you can always, learn to adjust it and your voice and stuff. I mean, so I can go higher, whatever. But like, I can do different shit with my voice. It's just annoying to try to do it as much. So we just stick with this voice because this is my voice for the most part. But yeah, like I'd be more suited for like a Husker. uh, I don't think Minx is being serious. So, hello, William. How you doing? I don't think Minx is being serious. You cannot have that toy, Ziggy. You killed it. You killed that toy. You've ripped 3 of its legs off. You've ripped 3 of its legs off. Leave it alone. Let it, let it rest, child. Let it rest. Yes. Hey V, how you doing? Yes. So this is the one that I did last time in August. So he's trying to get this toy that we bought him the other day. It took him like 20 minutes to rip one of the legs off. No lie. And then last night he ripped another one off, and then he ripped another one off. So, and he just tried to get it off the coffee table because, you know, he wants to kill it some more. I swear, man, we're gonna have to get a GoFundMe just to just to keep Ziggy in damn toys. That dog will eat through them. It is Michael Jackson. I'm all right. Yeah, Muzan is Michael Jackson. And yeah. Okay, cool. Yay, I'm done with the sketching. Brains. Brains. Send more brains. Great movie, too. So 5 people are in here. 5 likes. Good job. Yay. I didn't have to do it. All right. Hold on, Ziggy. You can have it back, but I'm gonna show the masses. Oh wait, I lied, Ziggy. So he's got this one halfway ripped off, that one all the way ripped off, that leg ripped off. This one's okay. This leg's okay. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I was wrong. So here you go. All right. Oh. Yeah, I was wrong. So fucking dog. But yeah, he is horrible when it comes to toys. Like he is bad on toys, man. That dude Ziggy will destroy toys. Why? Because he can. Why? I don't know. Because he likes it. And he worries the shit out of these toys too, man, until they're like messed up. And then he'll sit there like when we take them away from him because, you know, he's destroyed them too much. He'll sit there and like look at them and like go, oh, and kind of whine at it and shit. You're like, dude, no. And he's like, "Meh." And you're like, no. And he's like, "Meh." And you're like, okay. And then you give it back to him. And then, like 5 seconds into you giving it back to him, he destroys it again some more. And then you're like, see, that's why you can't have it in the first place. And he's like, "Meh." And yeah, that's Ziggy for you. Also, I don't know. What do you mean, Haru? Did you have peanuts? Oh yeah, you guys want to see something weird? Watch. I've got 6 fingers. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for that. Um, back to your regularly scheduled art entertainment. This is the part that I'm not looking forward to at all. All right, new rule. No more 6-7 shit in this room. I'm done with that. Just because it is the dumbest shit in the world to me. Like, just why? Right, yep, that's part of one of the blues. Because it's dumb. Marcella, what's happening? On behalf of everyone that is older than you and soon to be in your own friend group range, 6-7 is done and dumb. Yes, Muzan. Hello, Cherry Blossoms. How you doing? Stop, Haru. For real. No more. Six fifty, 650. I'm just saying, it's not. I find it the dumbest shit. Out of things like, just say ho. It's not. I don't even know. And then like nobody understands why you guys are saying it. Like it doesn't make any sense of the in the context. You just throw it out there like ho, and then you're like, I don't know, man. It's the whole 6-7 thing feels like a weird case of Tourette's in some way. I know it's not, but that one, that's what I need. That's ouch. Hello, 11. Or that girl, how you doing? Oh, what's up? Shit. Blue. What's up, Blue? It's been a while. I think your nails are bleeding from karma for trying to be funny. That's what I'm going to go with. Blue. That's my boy, Blue. Been a while. How you doing? I understand. That makes sense. The whole like put Tabasco sauce on your hands. You'll stop chewing on them. Da, 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 da. Or you'll just get to taste Tabasco sauce. You know. There's another option to that one. That's some shit that they used to say about people who bit their nails when I was a kid. Is to put Tabasco sauce in your hand, in your fingertips, so that you won't want to bite them anymore. And my thought was, or you'll just end up really liking fucking Tabasco sauce, wouldn't you? Like, tasty, tasty, tasty. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Tabasco sauce and hot sauce and stuff, but I don't think I'd like it on my hand. Because my luck, I'd touch my fucking eyeball. Like, it burns, it burns. I had a buddy do some shit like that one day. He was cleaning some really, really hot peppers that they got from a farm place. And he did everything right up until he forgot to wash his hands after he took the gloves off. So he touched his hand, or he did everything right, and then he went to take the gloves off and touched his eye after he took the gloves off because he thought he was safe, but he didn't realize that he should have like washed his hands because the oil on the gloves. So hello again. Absolutely, please do, Sleepy. Please do. Yes, and welcome back. Ziggy is attacking my foot right now. Bitch. Fuck, got all over that. Oh, yellow or something like that. I don't know. Well, how's everybody's afternoon going? I know it's most of your guys' afternoons now, or middle of the night, depending on where you are in the future. Oh yeah, he's under my foot right now, laying on my foot. Chilling out, resting in our relaxations. What he does most of the time until Crystal gets home, and then he turns into a dumbass because it's like he hasn't seen Crystal all day, so he has to show out for her or something like that. I don't know. Because like he'll be fine with me and just me and him just chilling out at the house and stuff, And then Crystal comes home and he turns into dumbass, mode and like, I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna play, oh, I'm in trouble. And then it's about 5 seconds after you're like, no, I don't want to play with you, Ziggy. And you point your finger at him and do all the no shit, Ziggy. And then like 5 seconds later, he's like, he forgets. And he's like, oh yeah, attack, 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 attack. And you're like, no, Ziggy, I just told you. And he's like, oh, I thought we were playing. I guess I was wrong. What up, Marcella? What up, everybody? So I need $540. I don't know I don't know if you guys could ever help me, but no, I need. What would be great is if I could sell some paintings before level up and get the money up for the signatures we want that way. But also some of these paintings, they haven't sold yet, so I don't know when they're going to sell yet. We'll see. We shall see. Sooner or later. I just got to get back to doing conventions and setting up at them. We had talked about the other day going to a Mad Monster in Arizona and setting up there, but it's $450 for that table, or $400 for that table. Plus, we got to buy hotel and everything else. And we're probably going to have to board Ziggy for that weekend and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's a good one, like good option, because we didn't think about it sooner to get the ticket or get our table fee paid for. Crystal sent a message, maybe. I watched some of My Hero Academia. Oh, good luck. The Goldfish Mine. Yeah, I've watched some of it, but I'm not a big fan. Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I've done some My Hero Academia art and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of that show as much. But I have done some of the characters. I've done some of the paint art, or I've done some art for My Hero Academia anyway. I do like my some of the art style for My Hero Academia. I just don't like the storyline as much. So yeah, I don't know. I just like I said, I'm not a fan of My Hero Academia as much overall. The art is neat, but the storyline didn't appeal to me as much. It's very much just every other shonen kind of thing, and I don't hate on shonen. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen it a bunch, just in different forms, and done better in my opinion in different forms than My Hero Academia overall. But that's my opinion. Um, what up, Nezuko? How you doing? Yes, Muzan, and I do. But go with what you were saying. What up, Jeremy? How you doing? Sleepy. I hate group projects of any kind, so I feel you. Um, I've only had one group project my entire high school. No, that's a lie. I had a couple that were okay. Um, one of them was a newspaper. That thing we had to do for a class. It was history class. We had to make a World War II like newspaper kind of thing, and that was a group project. So me and some friends of mine did that, and that was a really good group project. And then me and a couple of the same friends had to do another project in history class or in English class in 11th grade, and we freaked out our English teacher, so that was fun. Our actual English teacher, like for that class, did not understand what we turned in the project, but another English teacher that we've had a few, throughout my history, my high school career there, she got it instantly. She knew exactly what the little diorama thing we made was, and so did our librarian, which was cool. So yeah, weird shit, weird memories and story time. Sorry, but I went to school back in. I graduated in 2003. Some of you guys weren't even born yet, so. That's fucking insane, somewhat to me. That some of you guys weren't even born yet. Ah, fun. I really don't like teachers that are coaches, or in my experience wise, anyway. I only had one coach that was, well, two coaches that were teachers that were really cool. One of my math class teachers in ninth grade was, no, 10th grade. 10th grade. He was a coach, but he was also like the volleyball coach. And yes, he gave a shit about volleyball, but in class, he was not coach whoever the fuck. He was Mr. Whatever. And I think that was a better thing. And then no, just the one. Just the one. The rest of them were all coaches in coaching disguises. So yeah, just one. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not really sure on that. I don't know. I don't know. Gotta look for something real quick because Muzan's not the right. That is not the correct color for him. He needs to be lighter, but I need to figure out how I need to do that real quick. Muzan. What up, gamer? How you doing? I'm good. I am good. Alright, so I need to pale him out some. Hello, Crystal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is actually the color that might work better. I don't know. That's too yellow, I think, now. Yeah, that's too yellow. Too yellow. Ivory it is. Oh, okay. What was wrong with your wrist? What'd you do? Yeah, there we go. Crystal the other day knocked me out. My shoulder's been stuck, and Crystal massaged my back. And the next thing I know, it was like an hour later, I woke up, and Crystal had been like done working her magic on my back for a minute, and I just passed out. Like, it was that good of a massage. So, and that's like the third or fourth time that she's done that. She did that one time just rubbing my hand. And the next thing I know, it was like 30 minutes later. And I'm like, oh, I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm sorry. What happened? So, yeah. Crystal's got magic. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. I got tested for that one time, and I was told I was probably never going to get it. So, yay me on that one. Bad for you, though. Hopefully, braces or whatever helps. You don't need to have like the carpal tunnel surgery ever. I heard it's not bad, but it's like any surgery, it sucks. At least that's been my experience. Almost every surgery I've ever had has been bad. And Crystal, where do you want to go get you some new earbuds? Where are the? Oh, hey, Crystal, earbuds. You're gonna have these back. These are yours anyway, because remember I broke mine. Uh, well, thank you again. Lots of practice. Lots of practice. Mostly practice. um, Practice over any kind of like real skill first, because like I'll just say all of this comes from practicing. It's not. It's definitely not natural talent on my end. I had to work really hard to get to where I'm at right now, and I try to improve, and I feel like I keep improving, but you know I'm always improving, and I blame Crystal in that aspect because she's the one that has been like, hey, you should do such and such again, you should do this again, you should do that again, see how much better you've gotten at doing so and so or whatever subject again. So it's kind of one of the reasons I'm redoing Demon Slayer stuff right now is I need an update from what was to what is. Have a good one, gamer. Hello, Kevin Davis. How are you doing? And yes, Muzan. Okay, well, let's get you some new Raycons. I got my iPad back. What's up, Keith? How you doing? Get Procreate, Tiny Desk. Yes, 3 so far. Get Procreate on your iPad. Very good digital art app. And if you have the iPen, the Apple Pencil, it's really good too. I'm not good with it. I need to practice with it some more, but I'm just lazy, so I have not messed with it. And I know this is all like whatever right now, but I'll fix it. I realized after I set the first layer down, he's too suntanned ish to be okay as Muzan. Yes, Apple Pencil. Steals Apple Pencil. Run away. You're the second person that said something about carpal tunnel. Yeah, that's 2 people who said something about carpal tunnel. This is not for carpal tunnel. This is just for so the oil on my skin and my hand doesn't like smear the marker or the pencil as much as it has in the past while I'm drawing. It's just an artist glove. Somebody, gamer was just saying that they had carpal tunnel issues, and hopefully, like I was saying, hopefully they don't have to ever have surgery for it. It's not bad from what I heard, but not great either. So, Although the test for carpal tunnel sucks, they shock you. And at least the tech that I had was he had a little bit too much fun with that shit. At least in my opinion. Oh yeah. Yes, but somebody else said carpal tunnel before you. Awesome. Let me look real quick. Yeah, Gamer was saying something about. Are you Gamer? I am King or not? Did you switch channels? Nice. Nice, Sleepy. I don't know who Blood X is, but cool. All right, yeah. Okay. Nice, Sleepy. Okay, well, I know Gamer has another. There's several people on my channel that have like a few different pages that they come and watch stuff on. So I never know who is who sometimes. This is the best I've ever had this ivory come out and work for me. Make it smooth, make it pretty, make it smooth, make it pretty, 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 pretty. Draw pretty colors, color, color, color. Sorry. Okay, that's cool. Carpet tunnel. Okay, I don't know what carpet tunnel means, but okay, cool. I mean, I get that much of it, but why? Why say? Why say that? I don't understand. Make it make sense to me. Explain. Tell me your story. Fucking Gollum voice a second ago. Oh no. The hobbits. Kill the fat ones. The fat hobbits. Hobbits. Smelly hobbits. Smeagol says, give me the fish, Smeagol. Yes, you do have free will. And hello, Haru. I'm glad that you have free will. I just didn't understand if there was a context to you saying something completely weird and off base on my channel or what. And since you have free will as your answer, I'm going to assume you're just trolling a little bit. So, okay. I like free will. I think free will is great. I also think that people don't understand what free will is. Sometimes. But the funny thing is people who talk about free will sometimes are the religious people who, according to religion, in most cases, God has your like world, like your shit planned out already. So like, do you have free will, or does he like plan it out and tell you, hey man, you're gonna die on the 23rd of fucking 20,044,000 or some shit, you know, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. It is. It is. And it's totally fine. I think there's a Z in there somewhere, but yes, you are absolutely right. And also, you're in a safe place for butchering spelling of names and stuff. I'm bad with that usually. So, but yes, Muchiro fan, and my profile picture is Muchiro. Also, Annie, are you okay? You okay, Annie? Nezzy, are you okay? You okay, Nezzy? Nezzy! Awesome! Looking forward to seeing it, Sleepy. I have free will. Free will. Oh, I get saggy jeans. I don't. It looks so bad right now. Finger painting in a second. Fun with pointillism today on Keith on art. Fucking hate pointillism, but all right. I think this one's about dead. Oh, hold on. Luchiro. Muchiro Tokito. Tanjiro. Where is he? He's on the bottom. Oh, there he is. I already drew him live. There's a reason for it, but I'm not going to explain what the reason is for it because it's bad. It's also stupid, but it is a thing. So, there's this one. There's this Nezuko, the Tanjiro that goes with Nezuko. Muchiro. Rengoku, the donut. And Inosuke. I'm coming through. Then we got this one that I did a while back, and then I've got a bunch of like 5x7s this size. So I also have a really big one, but I'm not gonna try to grab it right this second because it is a pain in the ass. Well, it's sagging comes from something in prison. Some shit about prisoners back in the day. So, yeah. I mean, that's not what it means now, but it is also just a weird ass it's weird, man. Why would you want to just walk around with your pants hanging out your ass and like showing your underwear? Or you gotta walk funny. Like you gotta kind of like you got a soggy diaper. That's what sagging always looks like to me, is like people have a fucking wet poopy diaper, like a baby. Like you see a toddler walking around with a that, you know, has to get changed and hasn't been yet. It's kind of like that. We're just gonna let this dry for a minute because I'm tired of messing with that for a second. Well, thank you, Giyu. How you doing? Right now, that's pissing me off because the marker's not doing what I needed to do. Because I put down a wrong base. I put down beige as a base coat first, and that's not the right way to do it. So, yeah. But I realized I need to make Muzan a little bit, a whole lot paler than he normally is, or than I did him the last time. So, on this. Exactly. Nope, not really. It's because I put down the beige first, and then it's just the canvas is not taking the paint real well right this second. I used to get in trouble for people thinking that I was slacking when I was in high school because I wore Jinkos, and they just look like you're slacking, but you're not. Come on, marker. So, who's everybody's favorite Demon Slayer character? If you have one or you don't have one. Do you guys like Demon Slayer? Do you not like Demon Slayer? Why does Muzan look like fucking Michael Jackson? All these questions and more are not going to be answered, but I'm going to throw them out there to ask. Yeah, all right, that works. There you go, left eye. All right, see you later, Sleepy. Ah, you like Giyu, huh? All right. All right, shut up. Where is it? Where are they? Okay. Ah. All right, here you go. Show off time, real quick. See you later. You stop doing that, you Ziggy. Genya, Rengoku, Kokoshibu, Doma, Akaza, Tengen, also Tengen. He's Tengen. Shinobu. She's my least favorite character. Shinobu's my least favorite Demon Slayer character. So, Nezuko, Kanao. Hey! There you go, Giyu. Gyome. Gyome. Nezuko. Mitsuri. Yum nom 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 nom. Uradaki. Tanjiro. Saname. Inosuke. Another Mitsuri. Kit Kat. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Obanai. Zenitsu. Tanjiro. And then fucking Gojo's back in the mix. Also, this Muzan. And then I have some bigger ones that I've done as well that I just showed off a minute ago, so. Actually, this is going to work probably. Hummus. Ryu. Is that the spider? Ryu. Spider. Is that who is Ryu? Ryu. Which Ryu? I am just drawing a blank. Tell me who we're talking about, because I can't picture anybody in my head right now besides I'm thinking fucking Street Fighter. And I don't think that's right. I might be right, but okay, Spider Demon. Yes. I want to draw him, and I have not yet, but the reason I have not drawn him is he's white, and there's not a lot that I can do in the color palette of white with him, so I've not messed with him as much, or decided to mess with him yet. He is on my list of demons to do. I just have not done him yet because I'm afraid of painting him the right colors and right so that it looks good. Because there's like right, and then there's it looks like shit, right? And I don't I don't want it to end up looking like shit or being muddy. And white is unforgiving when it comes to paint wise. So yeah, I like Ryu. I like the Spider Mother too. And then the one that bit Zenitsu, I thought he was cool. This marker's not one to marker, man. Oh, and everybody that's new here, at the end of this, I ask how many markers that I use in this painting. So, I don't keep track of it while I'm doing it. I count it later, but in all of my video posts, you guys can always go in and check to see when I ask the question of like, how many markers did I use for this or this, and I don't tell you if you're right or wrong. I only tell you if you're right, and then you get a pinned comment, and the first person who gets the right answer gets a pinned comment. So, or gets the pinned comment. I have one right now for how many did I use on all three of these paintings. And I said it the other day in my live, and for some reason, nobody went and answered it, even though I gave them the answer. So, I'm not doing it again. Or giving the answer again, rather. Right? Altogether, I've been doing art and stuff since about 2014, so 12 years. I've been doing this style of work since 2024, and yeah, so maybe this will work now since I have another base color to absorb into. And then I've been doing this YouTube channel since July of last year, where I draw something pretty much every day, doing something. So I can show you a progression picture from 2024 to a couple months ago, if you'd like, real quick. It's of a nifty drawing that I did to show you. Hi, Comfy, how you doing? I am drawing Muzan. How you doing? Right now I'm just having trouble getting this damn color to lay down right. Or even and smooth. Hello, Muchiro does art. How you doing? Kit Kat does art. My puppy is under my table right now, snoring up a storm. So if you hear something snoring, it's my puppy. He is happily asleep under my feet. Finger painting is for fun. Yay! No, what was diabolical, Muchiro, was when I posted this one. I posted it to the Kit Kat song. All right, well, good for you. I'm so happy that you are who you are. Uh, I posted the that video to the Kit Kat theme song. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I'm very surprised that I didn't get like hate or the like inside joke ha 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 about it, you know. But whatever. Also, cup, Rengoku cup that I did. So it's one of my favorite art items that I've done overall. Recently, actually, did it last year, but still, it's still one of my hell yeah! I can't believe I did that ones. And any of you guys that are artistic or creative or stuff like that, whether it be, you know, whatever medium of creation you guys make, whether it's songs, music, poetry, sculpting, art, you know, arting or drawing or collages or whatever the hell it is, you know, there's stuff that you do sometimes that you just look back at and you're like, holy fuck, I did that. And I'm guilty of that a lot because like I won't look at something for a while. And then I look at it a little bit later and I'm like, who painted that? And then Crystal's like, wait. And then, you know, my brain goes, well, you did, dumbass. Or Crystal will be like, yeah, you did that. So, yeah. I'm drawing Muzan. Yes, I have. I loved the new movie. And then also, I painted Muzan before. So, yeah, I love the new movie. I thought the new movie was so good. The only thing I didn't care for in the movie, and this is just me because I don't like her character, is the whole I could have cared less about Shinobu, the Shinobu stuff. Like, you could have skipped all of that shit, and I think it would have been an immensely better movie. But that's just me because, like I said, I don't like her character. But if yeah, new people, like, subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe. I draw every day. I draw stuff, new stuff every day. So, um, yeah. I'm gonna make his tie red. I don't know if he ever wore a red tie, but he's gonna wear one today. Damn it! I think he wore a red tie once. If he not, he should have. How do you get rid of your arc block? I don't blame you, man. Left Eye, I don't. That shit was sad. Akaza's story was like fucked up, but I still don't like Akaza because it killed Rengoku. Um, but how do you get rid of art block? Muchiro? Because for me, art block is I don't really have art block so much as I don't want to fucking paint anything. Nothing looks good. Um, is my issues. That's the problem that I have in with art is I don't want to paint anything. Everything looks stupid, and then I get mad that everything looks stupid, in my opinion. So, flower purple 742. Hey. Yeah, I said that too. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. But yes, do tell what's your get rid of art block cure. Somebody the other day was like, draw 10,000 squares. And I'm like, that's no. No, I'm not doing that. Uh, I love it. I like the infighting of characters in this genre of stuff. You guys are funny as shit, in my opinion. So I'm gonna do something different than I normally do, and we're gonna start with some black work stuff. So okay, so all of these can have. I just found out too this weekend, today and yesterday, and I think tomorrow is CinemaCon, where a whole bunch of celebrities and actors and directors and people are here in Las Vegas talking about films and shit. And it's right down the road, and I can't go. And that sucks. Because, I could go try to be like, hey man, buy my art. Put it in your movie. That'd be awesome. What up, Summer? How you doing? Awesome. I'm glad. Happy birthday too. Yeah, I guess I saw something this morning that said they did like an 8-minute video clip of the new Spider-Man movie and shit. I'm like, man, that would have been awesome to be able to see. There's 100% chance that I would have talked about it and gotten in trouble, but hey, what's one cease and desist letter? That's That's what I really want, is a cease and desist letter in the mail or email. Like, hey man, you need to stop drawing this shit. You're too good at it. I guarantee, though, it's going to end up coming from something weird like that, though. I'm going to get that. Oh, yeah, that's what I do every day. Well, there it is. Example, I painted this yesterday, Muchiro. I painted Supergirl yesterday. Also, Ziggy is best. Just going to tell you guys what that says. Also, it says, Keith says hi. Oh, I got to plug in my iPad. Yay. Okay, it's charging. So yeah, I just drew this yesterday. I drew this a couple days ago. Before that, I've drawn Daredevil. You know, Digital Circus, Gurr, Zim, Invader Zim, Gaz. Yeah, I try to paint stuff all the time differently, Kit Kat. To be honest with you, I'm sorry, I should not have called you Kit Kat. You know what? We're gonna go back to this beige color because none of this is working for the. That's not working. Yeah, it's just not working. So. Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I said the Kit Kat joke during the one video that like Demon Slayer fans didn't jump my ass being angry. I tend to find Demon Slayer fans do not like my art very much for one reason or another. Although it's never Japanese or anybody on that side of the world that doesn't like my art. It's always some weird kid from fucking Kentucky or some shit. I was like, hey man, you didn't do it right. It's, and I don't know if it's really that from Kentucky or whatever. I don't really know where anybody's from, but I know there's usually American people, I would assume, that are being like, you suck at this. Because they're mean to me. Or people are mean, you know. But yeah. And I know every time I paint Demon Slayer stuff, I'm worried that Demon Slayer fans are going to come out and be like, rah! So yeah, Blackity, 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 black, 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 black. Wee. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, yeah. So like, I've had bad experiences with different fan bases my entire like career as an artist, and some fans it can be like rabid, 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 and in the best way possible. Like they'll eat up whatever content, media, whatever you do. They love it, right? And then you got the ones that are like, well, actually, you didn't do that right, and you're like, dude, I'm not the guy that makes it, you know. My personal worst experience with any fan base though is always going to be the Walking Dead fan base. That was the one that made me like question if I wanted to continue doing art at one point. And it wasn't because of my art that was the problem. It was the fan base being extra about shit that they didn't need to be extra about, right? And like I had a lot of friends that did Walking Dead cosplay stuff, and some of them got death threats and shit from fans because of what the character on the TV show did. Like I had a friend of mine, he was a really really good Negan cosplayer back in the day, and he got death threats from weird fans because he cosplayed Negan on from Walking Dead. And Negan had done some shit like when he first showed up, you know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. And people were mad about it, but they couldn't get to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, so they went after my buddy. Which is like, what? Why? Like, you do know that that's a grown man that plays dress up of another grown man who plays dress up of a comic book character in a TV show. Like, it ain't that serious, folks. Yep. What up, Keith? How you doing? Hi, Demon Slayer fan. How you doing? But yeah, Walking Dead fans were one of the worst experiences I had as a fan base sometimes. And that's just unfortunate because I liked The Walking Dead up until I stopped liking The Walking Dead. Um, what up, Demon? Demon Slayer fan, how you doing? Yeah, I don't like that color at fucking all, so we're gonna go back to this beige, and he'll just be uh, darker complected because I can't get this beige to work right or cover or this ivory or other shit to cover right. So back to the original color, and I'll take those two out of the color wheel of how many markers that I have used. I think the most that I've used on any one painting though was my poison ivy. Honestly, that is. Well, not any one painting, but any one character painting. Like the selfie painting I did a while back, it has a lot of marker usages because there's 9 different characters. Some of those are overlap and all because, I used white on all of them or something, or black on all of them. But that was like 100 and something too of markers for that one. I don't remember what it was exactly. I have it written down, but so because Muchiro is awesome. So is Giyu, though. I like Giyu. I got to meet Johnny Young Bosch, the voice actor for Giyu last year, and totally didn't realize that he was Giyu's voice actor at the time for some reason. I knew he was Bleach. You know, he was Ichigo, and he was fucking Trigun. He was Vash the Stampede from Trigun and stuff. But I did not realize that he was Giyu's voice actor until after we left. It didn't matter anyway. I didn't have a Giyu painting at the time when I met him, but I did have the Hollow Lord Vasquez, whatever it is, from Bleach Hell Arc, or Hollow Hell Arc, or whatever it was, that I gave to Johnny Young Bosch, and he then signed my Trigun painting last year. That was cool as shit. That was so cool. Getting to meet him was like pretty cool, especially since, you know, Power Rangers. I grew up watching the Power Rangers, and he was the second Black Power Ranger, and I remember when he became the second Black Power Ranger. So, unnecessary fog. That's pretty funny. But here you guys go. Giyu's voice actor. Yep. Shit. Hey Google, set an alarm for 4:30.
All right, your alarm's set for 4:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm. See, I'd already be done with this if I didn't have to color this damn thing like 4 times because I was stupid. Had it right, should have left it alone, but no, Keith, no. No. Hi, how are you doing? I do not know. I'm gonna just say Haas. Welcome, Haas. 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 This is bullshit. This is brand new. Or almost brand new. Do I better have another. Aha, I do. Okay. No. No shit. Oh shit. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. 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 Come on, please let me have enough to finish this. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to find a store to go to soon. Yeah, I like this better than that bullshit. This. Mm. No! Please let me get through this painting. before you die, Mage. Don't die on me. Yeah. I'm really hoping this does not die. So, who's your guys' favorite, not your profile picture character? Alright, let me see if I can... Nope, this one. That's white. I might go try to meet his voice actor next month. Or this month. We're going to Level Up here in Las Vegas, and his voice actor is going to be there. So is Gojo's voice actor, for that matter, is Saname. Same guy. No, man, this sucks. Well, we're going to be not doing people for a minute. I'm out of people juice. Yes, you should roast them all. Also, question for you guys. Tengen's wives, are they not just a female version of Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Tanjiro? Or is that just me being a little weird and crazy? Because I swear that that's what they are, who they are. They're just like clones of Tengen's wives. Finger painting for the win. Yay, me. And actually, yay, Marilyn, whatever your last name is in Alabama that I can't remember that does finger painting from years ago that I used to know. Fine art finger painting. And I don't mean that in a snarty way, but for real, fine art fucking finger painting is what you did. And it was cool. Kind of feel like I'm doing makeup when I paint like this. Like, oh, let me just put your blush or contour or whatever the fuck on, you know? Oh, neat. Kanji. What was his? It's Kaji. Oh, I can't remember. Level Up. Where are you at? Kaji Tang. And I probably said his name wrong, but yeah. I might go meet him. I have two of his characters. Also might go meet Zenitsu's voice actor. That might be cool. The original plan was I was going to get one big painting of Has-Been Hotel character signed, but I don't want to... Spending $540 just for 9 signatures is excessive. There we go. Yes, it is anime. Oh, neat. Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch. That's who we were just talking about a minute ago. For Giyu, so... Let's see. Muzan references. Alright, so it might be just easier to go Google Muzan eyes. Muzan eyes. Muzan. I do not know. Don't know that one. That's gonna be fun. So, plum red or crimson red with cat-like slits and pupils. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be. All right. Oh, I don't know. Is that Ruby? Haha, it fucking is. I'm working on a show and need some props for one of my characters' house. Am I allowed to take pictures? No, you're not. Um, Hello, Pink. How you doing? Yeah, I'd rather that you not on that one. Hello. Yeah, I'd rather you not. White, black, black, white, black, white. How eye line. I hate that I said yes to going to play to my friends to play. I'm well, I don't know what to tell you on that one. I say no to going. All right, so that is beige, library. That one's dead, so. Oh no. Muzan's pretty cool. I mean, he's kind of a cool ass character. So you're totally allowed to like him. Why is that there? Okay. Besides, Muzan is like, Michael Jackson and shit, so he's interesting. Do 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 do. Do 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 dun dun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yes, he is a villain, and I'm pretty sure my boyfriend doesn't like that I have too many. I don't have. That's fine. Um, I don't see an issue with you liking a character. So, I mean, like who you like, whatever. Good with me, fine with me. Okay. What do I need to do next? I need. Alright, I need to. Yeah, that'll work. Um, who is William Afton? I'm kind of confused now, so. I don't like that. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Is that who Matthew Lillard played in the movie? Oh, okay, cool, cool. I painted Matthew Lillard. That's all I got. I painted a Matthew Lillard a while back. So, but well before Five Nights at Freddy's even existed. Well, no, Five Nights at Freddy's existed, but Matthew Lillard had nothing to do with it at the time I painted that. So, I painted him from Salt Lake City Punk. Even got it signed. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me know if he joins. I'll say hi to him. Yeah, I got to meet Matthew Lillard at Walker Stalker convention a few years ago. So he was a very, very, very cool human being. Like, very cool human being. And I don't say that lightly about some celebrities and stuff, but he was a extremely cool guy. So, what up, Aubrey? Are you okay? Are you okay, Muzan? Muzan, are you okay? Are you okay, Muzan? Muzan, are you okay, Muzan? Doo doo. Everybody's always hating on my boy Muzan, man. He's just out here trying to get, them spider lilies and shit. And people are all out here like, nah, you can't have it. I'm like, well, why? Because you're a murdererson, son. You're an asshole murdererson, son. That's why, man. Bribe your boyfriend to come to the channel. Is that what you mean? Come to the channel. Join the dark side. Mwahaha. We have cookies. Not really. But come to the dark side. Alrighty. Do, 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 do. You hate Muzan's hat? Well, then I guess you can walk in the daylight, right? If you hate blue spider lily. Isn't that the myth? Or the whatever the fuck? Covered up my line, so I'm gonna freehanding in this. So I don't know. I think one of my favorite things is that whole scene where Muzan is walking down the alley and they're like, "Oh my God, you look pale," and then he kills those like people in the alleyway just because they're like, "Man, you look weird. You look a little sick or whatever." I'm like, goddamn, dude, you petty. You a petty man. Yeah, I thought that shit was funny, man. Like, you petty as fuck. You killing somebody over some. Hey, man, they were mean to me. Yeah. One of my all-time favorite things is right before the Muzan or the Mugen Train arc, where he goes to the lower moons and he's like, "You're all fucking worthless. I hate all of you. You're all worthless. Like, what have you done to help me?" And shit. And you're like, "Oh man." I thought that was like extra savage. Like, man, you made these guys, and then you like incompetent. Yet, alrighty, and then in white. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about Muzan's voice actor in both the Japanese and in the English dubs is that he's got that menacing kind of voice, even except when he's a female, but like he's got that menace in his voice that's very it works so much better than if he'd have just been like, "Hi, my name is Muzan," like some Japanese stuff is when it comes to like evil characters. Oh, Doma, nah, fucking Doma. I cannot wait for the next movie when Inosuke fucking kills him. Inosuke and Kanao kill uh, Domo. I cannot wait for that, to be honest with you. Dun, 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 dun. Still want to paint Docky, but man, I just have not yet because the whole fan service of her character is hated on, even if you don't do, if even if you don't really fan service her out, she's still fan servicey type character. So Yeah, Kid Muzan is pretty cool. Well, like I like Daki's character. I think Daki's character is a cool, interesting type character and stuff. What I don't like about it is because of what she is character wise, people automatically just assume, oh well, she's just fan service, fan service, fan service, and I mean, and she is, but yeah, I don't like it as much. Because like when I painted Mitsuri the first time, somebody was like, "I don't like her because she's fan service," and I'm like, "Well, I didn't draw her in a fan service way. I didn't do anything fan servicey for her. Like, you can't see boobs, you can't see cleavage, you can't even see anything past her face. So what are we talking about?" And they're like, "You're fan servicing it up." Like, okay, well, all right. But then again, it's like I said, Demon Slayer fans have been mean to me so far over a lot of art. They don't like something every time. Okay. All right, so this is gonna be the fun part, guys. We need the little black right there. Hello, Malin. How you doing? What about Black Butler that you found out? I don't know. I've never watched Black Butler, so uh, I have no idea. I heard about Black Butler. I just never, and I've been asked to do Black Butler, but I've not done it. All right, so this is gonna be the fun parts. All right, I'm gonna have to walk my dog here in a second. He's getting antsy, so we'll be taking a short intermission. I'm not gonna go anywhere, so you guys are gonna walk out with me, but I gotta walk the puppy. Hello, Sanroan. How you doing? That's cool. I'm glad you talked to her. Was it a good friend? Do you guys have? The biggest problem I have in that aspect, tiny desk, is back when I used to do conventions a lot. I'd have people come up to me and be like, "Oh my God, it's Keith. Oh my God, you're the artist," and I'm like, I don't know who you are, and you shouldn't act like that, and that kind of shit. The weirdest one that got me, to be honest with you, was a couple years ago. I was at a. This was when I still lived in Alabama. I'd walked into a store, and this girl like freaked out because she recognized me as the artist guy and shit, and she starts like whispering to her coworker. She's like, "Oh my God, that's Keith. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, that's Keith. That's Keith." And I'm like, "What?" You know, like I heard it, and I'm like, "Who? What the hell's going on?" And she's all like whispering to her coworker, like I said, and like, "Oh my God, it's him, it's him, it's him." And like I finally heard what she said and realized that she was like freaking out because some reason and about me. And I was like, "Well, hey, how's it going?" And she's like, "Oh my God." And that just baffled me. I'll just be honest with you. That one fucked me up, baffled me because I'm not anything, whatever. But like, well, that's always how it goes. Uh, oh yeah, that I understand. I'm horrible when it comes to people's names, so I genuinely will forget people's names pretty hardcore. I couldn't remember a dude that's named was Keith for 3 months. That tells you how fucking bad I am when it comes to people's names and like remembering who people are sometimes. A guy that I knew, his name was Keith, and I could not remember his name. Could remember his girlfriend's name. Her name is Sarah, or was Sarah. They're not together anymore. But at the time, his girlfriend's name was Sarah, and I knew Sarah, and I could remember Sarah's name because Sarah was a lovely person. Keith is also a lovely person, but for whatever reason, because his name and my name were the same name, I could not remember his name. So there you go. As far as like weird shit when it comes to not remembering people's names. I do remember you, Malin. You've been in here before. I remember you guys' screen names pretty all right most of the time. It's just sometimes like some of you haven't been here for a while. Like you were here the other day, Malin, and I remember again. But like some people hadn't been here for a minute, and then I'm like, I want to say I recognize that person's name or screen name, and then I have another issue with here YouTube specifically is people changing their screen names and then not telling me that it's they're I'm Carol or whatever, and you're like such and such new screen name. Sorry, I'm looking down right now. I haven't been able to look at the chat, so hold on. Um, oh, yes. Like I said, I remember it's just been a minute. And I know you were here the other day, so again, you guys are awesome for like liking and complimenting and just in general on that. You guys are fucking awesome, and I still thank you guys every day. I could not be doing this without, well, Crystal and you guys. I've only had the channel for a year or for less than a year now since July, so it's only been since then at least. That's bad. Old house. Do I know you in real life, Malin? I don't think so. But it's a possibility. Alrighty, so let's start the Spider Lily fun for a minute before I have to leave. Yeah, okay, that's right. Alright, so lots of blues and purple and shit. Alrighty. Oh, I'm so nervous about this. Oh, okay. It's been a minute since you've been here for, I know, and then let's do these this way then. Oh yeah, black that out real quick again. Oh, this is killing me. I regret adding the lilies. I do. I regret them, but also when I'm done with them, either they're going to look awesome or I'm going to really fucking regret it. I'm hoping that they look really awesome. If not, I'm going to be upset that I screwed it up. Hello. I don't know why it's laggy. Maybe it's on your end. It seems like it's all right on mine. So you're turning 18? Is that what? I don't know. Are you turning 18? Since adulthood or 19, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Because like I know in Alabama when I was a kid or when I lived there, it was 19. You had to be fucking 19 before you were considered an adult, which is all right, but also stupid. Um, I can sign up and could sign up and go to war and shit, but I couldn't get a cell phone at the time. I always thought that was just spectacularly stupid. It's been many moons since I turned 18, though. Many, many moons. Well, happy early birthday for whenever it actually is. So my birthday was in January, so Crystal's is coming up in August. Need to figure out something cool to do for her this year. Hopefully, I have money I can do something and help celebrate anyway. So that'd be awesome. Well, you should be. You only turn 18 once, you know. 822s. Money from nothing. Working. Retirement. I'm retiring at 18. Turned 18, retirement. Yeah. I wish. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's not cool. Well, I hope, yeah, you get your SSI or SSDS or whatever it is. Then you're in a meeting, Crystal. Well, that's good that you'll get that then and help out, be able to help out or help yourself out, you know. And good luck and best of luck on that. Yeah, SSDI. That's what I thought. I knew it was something like that. SSDS is something different. It's a different classification or whatever. I think. But then again, I don't really I don't know. My ex brother-in-law got that for I think because his autism as well. And I remember when his parents got that to help him out when he turned 18. They had something when he was younger beforehand, but it was like 18 when they got like a real check or whatever for him, and it actually was helpful versus like $10 or some shit in food stamps or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was like it's kind of a bullshit amount they gave him for a little bit at one point, and then they had to fight and get that fixed and more upped. Shit. Thank you, Google. Google, cancel the alarm. Okay, Google, cancel the alarm. There are usually like certain things that that work around your disabilities and stuff. So maybe in your area there's something like that for you. I don't know exactly, but sometimes there are like workarounds for people's disabilities, especially if it's a documented thing like, hey, I need this or I need that. So maybe you can look into it, but good luck on that. Um, oh, good luck. Good luck with that. State testing sucks. And thank you. I thank you for liking about it. Like I appreciate anybody. I appreciate you guys liking my art. Honestly, um, it is very, very makes me very very happy that I hear that from you guys. And good luck on your state testing. I know that sucks. I hate state testing. I think it's the most wasted time effort that they make children go through for school for no reason other than for the teachers to feel good about the fact that they didn't teach you something or did teach you something based on those fucking test scores. So that makes sense. Let's see. All right, I gotta go here in a second, so I gotta walk Ziggy real quick before I go. Do 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 do. Yes, very much late. What is high point? What is high point for 2 years? I don't know what that means. Yeah. So what do you think so far, Angelic? I'm not gonna finish him today, unfortunately, but actually I might finish him. I don't know. It depends on if Crystal lets me finish him later. Uh, Depends on how itchy my brain gets. Mostly depends on how itchy my brain gets, I guess. Awesome. Come on. Come on, Ziggy. You're not in trouble, dummy. You're just getting your harness on. Yeah, you just didn't understand what I wanted, huh? Yeah, you just didn't understand. All right. So, guys, on that note, in school where you go to classes from different careers. Oh, okay. We called that vocational school or trade school when I was in high school. It was called trade school, where you could go and learn like hair, beautician stuff. You could use, I think dog grooming was one of them. They had CAD. They had like masonry stuff, like the bricks, carpentry, auto body, and stuff like that. So, also, guys, Ziggy. All right, he's gonna. Bye. Come here. There you go. Go. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Ziggy. Well, that's new. Normally, he brings me the leash back. Let me go get him real quick. So, good boy. Good boy. Yep. What's... Oh, he just saw my neighbor, so... Yeah, he just saw my neighbor walk by. Alright, dude. Anyway, guys. While Ziggy drags me around. Yeah. Anyway, see you guys later. Oh, neat. He's, Ziggy is supposed to be a golden doodle. So, anyway, but there he is, being an idiot. So, but on that note, I'll see you guys later. Bye.